Hey guys, Uncommon Ramen here with another TCG Tuesday. We are creeping ever closer to the set rotation for Magic the Gathering, and so it seems like this is the best time to pick up a Forgotten Realms collector booster box and take a look at what's inside. Not gonna say that this content is still horribly relevant, but since this is the most recent set, it's not going to cycle anytime soon, so let's take a look inside. Now, there is quite a few cards that we want to look for on the list. Obviously, things like Old Gnawbone and Tiamat come to mind, but you know, other things like Inferno of the Star Mounts, really any of the mythic dragons, except for, I guess, Icing Death, which for whatever reason is relatively cheap. Demi-Lich, even. What else are we looking at? Oh, Lolth, the Black Planeswalker, and Druid of Circle of Dreams Druid, or something to that effect. That one, the Walking Gaia's Cradle. So we're just gonna jump in here and see what we get. I'm not too. Let's just say I don't have big expectations. The pulls that I was getting out of the set booster boxes were very reminiscent of that of Kaldheim and not so much of Strixhaven. So Kaldheim was just not a great sealed product experience, and really honestly Forgotten Realms is shaping up to be the same way. But either way, let's take a look at what we can pull out of here. Again, Tiamat and Old Gnawbone would be great in any iteration. Full art, foil, you name it. Obviously, full art foils of either of them are the biggest hits. So we got 12 packs here, and we're just going to dive in. Again, as per usual, we're not going to really stop and look at commons and uncommons, partially because we've all seen them. There's just too many. So let me just jump into it and get past it. Okay, so our first here is going to be a foil Guardian of Faith. Okay, the next one is going to be a full art Share the Spoils. After that, we have Grazilax. Is it Grazilax? It is Grazilax. Illithid Scholar. Full art, very nice. Or extended art, I should say. Boulette. These are alternative frames and aren't necessarily all going to be rare. We have Hulking Bugbear. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. I like this art style, honestly. Am looking for this. I would be really happy to pull a, what is it? Treasure Vault of this frame type. We have a Null Hunter in the foil alternate. Followed by Orcus, Prince of Undeath. Nothing big there. And then our token. Move into the next pack. To be honest, any of the Planeswalkers would be kind of cool, but, well, anything but the green one. I already have enough for the green one. Like I said, let's just move past these. Alright. Our first rare is Ranger class. The class enchantments aren't bad. I mean, everyone's kind of seen that the class enchantments are pretty decent. Wolfgar of Icewind Dale. Instrument of the Bards. Very nice. Neverwinter Dryading. That's not a bad card. Arborea Pegasus. We have Volo, Guide to Monsters. So you can see that some of these, it gives you the chance to have rares, so that's great. Owlbear, followed by Westgate Regent. Very nice. And our token. Is it a double-sided token? Yeah. Alright, next up. Alright, commons and uncommons. Let's get through these. Put those aside. Our first rare is going to be Orcus, Prince of Undeath. So we got a second one of these guys. Song of Inspiration. This is the commander slot, so you're gonna always see that. Ooh, our first. Is this our first mythic? Deck of Many Things. Is that our first mythic, though? Let me just double check here. It is our first mythic. Deck of Many Things. In extended art, very nice looking. Evolving Wilds. Still not my favorite card, but definitely a cool border for it. And if I ever have to run these, you know I'm going to run that version. Obviously, it's good for Commander and whatnot. White Dragon in extended or in borderless, followed by Westgate Regent. Brunor, Battlehammer. Forsworn Paladin, extended art. And our treasure token. A lot of really cool. This one had a lot of really good art, not gonna lie. Probably because they had the team from D&D behind them, but very cool. Alright, next up, let's get through these commons and uncommons. First rare, Dragon Turtle. Dragon Turtle. He's a dragon and a turtle. Go figure. Next up, we have our Vengeful Ancestor from the Commander. Teleportation Circle in full art. Pixie Guide. Chattering Skeleton. Tiamat, full art. There you go. I believe this clocks in at like $22, even in the non-foil, so that is a pretty great hit. Gnawbone, old Gnawbone, I should say, the green Mythic Dragon, only comes in at 27, so this is not that far behind, so that is an excellent pull. Another Neverwinter Dryad, Den of the Bugbear, and then our token. So we're just going to put those off to the side. That was a really good pull right there. Alright. Commons and uncommons. Not too worried about those. Alright, we have our first Circle of Dreams Druid in foil. Not the extended art, but that is okay. That is a fantastic hit. The extended art is about $11. So, in the normal art foil, probably somewhere close to that. Add 1 green mana for each creature you control. So it's a walking Gaia's Cradle. Followed by Fey Steed, Vorpal Sword, extended art. So just in case you guys were wondering, you get buy box promos when you buy these things, and it is Vorpal Sword in extended art, except it's alternate art. And so I have a lot of Vorpal Swords right now, so I'm not going to be super impressed by this. It's not a big deal to me. Owlbear, Krydle, a alternate border Zorn, which is just a terrifying looking creature. Rhyme Shield Frost Giant, followed by a full extended teleportation circle in foil. And our token. Got our Mordenkainen emblem here. Commons and uncommons. We are 6 in, halfway there. Let's see what we can pull. Alright, we got Monk Class, Enchantment. Winged Boots. Frog Hemoth. Manticore. Evolving Wilds. Oh, nice. Hall of the Storm Giants. Trelisara, Moon Dancer. Her symbol, because it's foil, looks more blue than silver, but... Delina, Wild Mage. I think this is above $5 at least. Then a token. Alright, last 6 packs. The Tiamat and the Druid so far, the big hits here. I've actually not pulled in the entirety of the extended or the sealed product that I've opened. I've not pulled a single old Gnawbone, which means that that's going to cost me a lot of money. $27 a pop. Well, that's not true. The full art is $27 a pop. All right, our first is Acerak, the Archlich. Okay, we got Lorcan, Warlock Collector, Forsworn Paladin, Underdark Basilisk, Rhyme Shield Frost Giant, Varus, Silvery Moon Ranger. All right. Celestial Unicorn, followed by another Acerak Archlich in the same pack. It is a mythic, so I got 2 mythics in the same pack, but they were the exact same mythics. One is a foil extended, and one of them is just your regular foil. They're not worth that much, but that's still kind of a funny pull. Moving on. Boo. I haven't pulled him either. Not Boo. Obviously, I pulled Boo, but the guy who summons Boo. All right. What do we got? Instrument of the Bards. Followed by our Commander Rare Mantle of the Ancients. True Polymorph. Direwolf Prowler. Brunor Battlehammer. Adult Gold Dragon in Borderless. Still not worth a lot. Evolving Wilds. Dungeon Descent. Okay. Very nice. And then a token. Let's see how many mythics we have so far. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 4 mythics. This is pretty dry. Pretty not good. No planeswalkers. Come on, guys. Throw me a bone. This is how Kaldheim felt. Very unforgiving, if you will. But, you know, it's the way these things go. Don't buy sealed product. Buy singles. It's just more efficient and much cheaper. Asmodeus the Archfiend. I expected this guy to be worth a lot more. But I guess in order for him to work, you would have to actually play him, and he's just not seeing a lot of play right now. So it's just too bad, because I don't even think in Limited he would be very good. I don't know. Maybe he would. 3 black to draw 7 cards. Any Limited, just drawing cards in general is good, but I wish this guy was a lot more. I really wanted to see him sort of get busted, because the whole 3 black, draw 7 cards, really great mechanic, but who knows. Reckless Endeavor, followed by Eye of Vecna. We've got our Boulette. Celestial Unicorn, followed by Den of the Bugbear. I'm pretty sure I have 4 of these. Specifically this border of them, because I know I have way more of them in totality, but... Alright, we have Hama Pashar, Rune Seeker, Loyal Warhound, and a token. Still nothing in the way of mythics, and no planeswalkers. Can I get an old Gnawbone? Yeah, that'd be nice. Old Gnawbone. Let's see what we get here. How can I play green without old Gnawbone? Boom, Loyal Warhound. Foil, our Commander Rare, Wand of Orcus, followed by UNT Malison. 2/1. Can't be blocked as long as it's attacking alone. Deals combat damage to the player. Venture into the dungeon. Not bad. Null Hunter. Red Dragon in its borderless form. We got Oswald Fiddlebender. If white becomes good, I'll be excited. But white is just not getting love. You can still make a white aggro deck, but Gelatinous Cube. And it's alternative frame. Let's see, any mythics? No, no, and no. Two more packs. And honestly, what we got was the Tiamat. Did we get a return in value? Probably not. Probably not. Even if I pulled 2 old Gnawbones in these last 2 packs, I still won't see a return in value. Buy singles, folks. Buy singles. Plains, followed by Froghemoth. Commander Rare is going to be Vondrus. Rage of Ancients. He is the commander for the red-green deck. He is not foil, but he is mythic. Asmodeus, Archfiend. What a sad story for that guy. Clattering Skeletons. Loathsome Troll. Mind Flayer. Underdark Basilisk. Followed by Flumph. I mean, why can't white be good? I'm gonna build a white aggro deck, guys. It's just what's gonna happen. Mythics. Negative. No mythics. Last pack, guys. Last pack. So, as for openings on this, I don't think it's worth it to go out and buy. Big sealed products like this, they tend to not really yield much in the way of goodness. So if you were going to buy things, I would definitely say spend the money on the singles. You are definitely getting less in the way of cardboard, but more in the way of investment. Obviously, for the money that I spent on this, I could have just turned around and bought a player's set of old Gnawbones, but really, honestly, this is about the content, so it is what it is. We got our Hobgoblin Bandit Lord, followed by Diviner's Portent for our Commander Rare. Oh, Demilich, full art. Okay, so this is another one of those bigger hits, probably in the rough $10 range. Very nice. Followed by Mimic, Neverwinter Dryad, Dungeon Descent. So no treasure vaults. Okay, we got our borderless foil Black Dragon and a Dancing Sword as our last rare. So in total, we got at least one Tiamat, a Demilich, and a Druid of the Dream or whatever. What was it called again? Circle of Dreams Druid. And our nice little extended art, or actually borderless Tiamat. So, all in all, not a great pull. I wouldn't suggest... see, the Strixhaven one was so much better in value. Because not only were you looking at cards from Strixhaven, which the set itself was wildly underpowered by comparison to sets that came out before it, but you were also looking at the Forbidden Archives cards and the Mystical Archives cards. So you had a lot of really good chances to pull extended format cards like Brainstorm. Even Demonic Tutor was in there, which is one of the big hits for that. Teferi's Protection, stuff like that. But this experience was a lot like my Kaldheim Collector's Booster Box opening, which I don't think I posted because at that point Strixhaven had already come out, or it was a few days from coming out, and it was just not relevant content anymore. And I went in with pretty much no expectations because there wasn't really anything I was looking for at the time. And I came out still disappointed, and I think that's weird that you can go in with no expectations and still be disappointed by what you were pulling, just because the I don't even know what to say. Like the value of what was being pulled was just underwhelming, to say the very least. When you compare it to, I don't know, when you compare it to earlier, maybe not Throne of Eldraine, but other collector's booster experiences, this one and Kaldheim were just kind of lame, to say the least. They weren't great. Not gonna say that I am gonna say I didn't really get a good pull. So anyway, that is a Forgotten Realms collector's booster box experience. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. I appreciate everyone who goes through the trouble of actually watching these videos and takes the time to like the content. It helps me to bring more stuff to the table. Also, if you have any comments, leave them below. I love hearing from everyone. It's nice to see people taking an interest in the channel, and more importantly, willing to correct me on any mistakes I've made, or just enlighten me on some of the stuff that's going on. So please leave those below. I try to get back to them ASAP. And finally, if you have a chance to hop over to my Patreon, it is under the name Uncommon Ramen. I will try to provide a link also down below. And you feel the inclination to support me. I do this in my free time, and the more support I can get, the more free time I can have to bring more content to the table. So, you know, I would appreciate anybody who feels that need to show me some love. And guys, until next time, peace.